everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this particular session, we'll be discussing about service blueprint. So let us start the discussion.
Service blueprint is also called as service mapping. So it is a tool for simultaneously depicting the service process, the points of customer contact, and the evidence of service from where the customer's point of view. So basically, it's a blueprint, just like any. Whenever a civil engineer designs a house or a building, they always draw a blueprint that, okay, this is the location where I will have a park, this is a location where I will have a clubhouse. So they will always plan, and then the same is being executed. So similarly, service blueprint is also like that map, which contains the whole process of service, right from its creation to the delivery, its points of contact at where your company will be getting in contact with the customers. At the same time, also the evidence of service from the customer point of view. So it is also very important that we always try to find the evidence from the customer's point of view. So it basically includes three things: first, the process; second, the points of contact; and third, physical evidence. Let's understand. So this is one of the a good example, or the how this is how a service blueprint look. So if we look at this, uh, it always starts from top to bottom, right? So let's go from the top. So first thing which the customer is going to observe is called your physical evidence. So all the physical evidence which are physically present, touch and feel, that is the first point of contact. So always customer will always see the physical evidence first, and that is the first thing written on the blueprint, right? Then the customer will act. Whatever the customer process needs to be done, then the customer action will come into picture. And then this is the first line of interaction. So first line of interaction means that the customer and your employees comes in contact for the first time. It could be a receptionist, it could be a telecaller, it could be any a manager, any person, or maybe a waiter who's receiving your order. So it could be anyone. So it is the first line of interaction where the customer will do his action and employee will be doing his own action. And then you have your on stage employees. So all your on stage employees, for example, right from a receptionist to your hotel manager to people who are sitting on the desk or the help desk people or anything. And then up till this second line, which says line of visibility, up till this line, customer can see it, that how you are doing a service. But after that, then your backstage operation begins. So backstage operation means whatever information you get it from line of interaction to from your on stage employee, that information goes to the backstage employees and they will start doing action. So for example, just look at from this way, that when a customer goes to a restaurant, he places an order to a waiter. So basically, line of interaction is the waiter in the initially, and then he will go back and he will let the kitchen staff know that this is the order, or maybe at the desk he will tell that this is the order, and then your on stage employees, they will pass that information to the kitchen, that is the backstage, where the customer is not going to go. Customer is not going there, right? So they are only sitting on their desk or maybe on the table. But after that, your backstage employee will take up all the actions and they will do all the support process, and then your line of internal interaction. So it is all among your own employees. And then finally, once the product is ready, it is delivered in the same way. So right from the backstage people, it will go to the on stage people, and then from on stage people, it will go to the front end people, and then it will go to the customer. So this is the blueprint, and this is how we are going to study it. Let's take up an example. And this is a very interesting example. So let's say if somebody is going to stay in hotel, so let's say how it works. So first thing is physical evidence. I told you. So what are the physical evidence which are available in a hotel? Your menu, your room amenities, your cart for handling the bags, your desk registration papers, the people, your delivery tray, food appearance, lobby, your lighting, your ambience of the hotel. Everything is physical. And what are the customer actions then customer will do? The customer will arrive at hotel, they will check in, they will go to the room, they will give their bags to the person, they will call to the customer service, they might go for a dining option if there is any available, they might go for a shower or they might go to a pool. So all these things are customer action which they will be doing. Once that is done, so once let's say you have given the bag to the bell person, then he will greet you with the bag, he will do your process, he will take you to the hotel, and then he will take you to the room, and then he will make sure that you're comfortable, and he makes sure that everything is fine. And after that, if you're doing a check-in, then once the process registration is done, you are sent to the room, and then your registration is complete. If you're calling as a customers for any kind of food, then the order will be taken and it will be sent to the kitchen, and the people will be preparing the food, and then it will be delivered. So in this way, the whole process work. But actually, this service map is very, very important, because then based on this only, you will be able to like control your people, like who is working at which end, what are the different processes we are doing, what are the line of interaction, what are the customer actions, what are our action, or how we are coordinating our activities. So this will give you a quick idea of understanding how we are working. So blueprint can be used by different people. The first is service marketer, obviously, that helps you in creating the realistic expectations for the customers. It also helps you in designing your process in a very good way. It also helps in doing a lot of promotional activities. It can also be very, very helpful for human resource people, because they are the one who hire people. So they know that whether they are looking for people in the front desk, or people are looking for the line of interaction, or people who are for the backend support. So they understand, and based on that, they will hire people. Then it is also very important for the people who are doing operations, because then you will be able to understand what kind of training is required, what kind of quality control is required, how we are planning the whole activity, what are the fall points where we are lacking, so we can all look into it. And the next one is it also important for system technology people. So system technology people they can provide you the necessary tools, like like IT infrastructure you require. You need technology for doing things. So all these people will also require this whole process. So this is all about service blueprint. I also explained you the whole components, and I also given you an example on this. Okay, so I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts, you can let me know. But I hope this is clear.